babes, it's Friday and I guess we're all staying home still. So here is a story. Um, a few of my friends said that this week they had panic attacks. So I just thought I would jump on here and share a story with you about the last one that I had. Okay, enjoy. So, okay, how do I start? I have an unconscious pattern where I have a fight with someone and then I go away and I concentrate on it. I concentrate on the argument. I rerun the thing. It's like a movie is going in my head. I think, oh, I should have said this or I should have done that and then I would have won. I think about how much I hate them for what they've done to me and that, I wish I could cut them out of my life and rah, 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 rah. I focus it. I focus all of my attention on a fight with someone if I've just had a fight with someone. And if you know me and if we've had a fight, you will know that I like to make up as soon as possible because I know my brain does this and I hate it. So I don't like bad air between people. I think it needs to be resolved. At the same time, I do understand some people need space. Sometimes I need that too. Anyway, the point is, this is a pattern that I have where we have a fight and I tell myself a story. When I'm telling myself the story, all of the neurons are firing, wiring in my brain. They release the chemicals run down the body and I feel like shit. You guys know this, right? You've experienced this before too. So you get caught in this cycle of thinking about it, loops in your brain, and you're dumping this stuff in your body. After a little while, well, maybe a few days, more like, if you're me, you've conditioned your body into that state of being, and it wants those chemicals. So even if you jump into your brain, you calm yourself, do a meditation, you do your breathing, you become present, and you think, okay, I'm back in my hub. What am I going to think about? I'm going to think about designing these other clothes. I'm going to think about, this event we've got coming up and it's going to be wonderful. So you try and, move your thoughts. Then your body will send a signal back up to your brain going, hey, where are those chemicals? We've gotten used to them, okay? And we want them again. So all of a sudden your brain will just start categorizing, like where's a thought that she's had before that give her these chemicals? And voila, you are hooked onto something else that is like negative and you are saturating your body with those chemicals again. So the last time I had a panic attack was this situation had occurred. I had a fight with someone and I had been thinking about it for 3 days. You know what it's like when you are concentrating on something not good for that amount of time. You go to sleep at night and you're sleeping and it's, all good. And then you wake up in the morning and boom, it's there, okay? This bad situation is here. It's in your face and it's saying, think about me. Whew, it's not fun. I bet millions of people are in this situation right now where they cannot get out of focusing on the negative. So yeah, I'd had this fight with someone, it'd been a few days in, and I just broke down. My body started to get into full panic mode. The sweating palms, shaking hands, heartbeat just erratic, feeling completely nauseous and just out of control. I was just out of control of my body and my mind, and not cool. Part of me said, okay, girl, you are not good. Go and get in the shower and change your state. So jumped in the shower and I was like flat in the fetal position pretty quick. And, this whole time, left brain's just screaming, rah, 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 like, in your head. And, you hear this, I heard this kind of whisper, remember who you are. Remember who you are. You're going to get through this. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And thank God I heard it. I heard it. I heard the little voice say, remember who you are. I took a deep breath, more like a gulp, really. And I said to myself, I am in control of this body. I am in control of this mind. I was gulping air in between this. I am in control of this body. I am in control of this mind. And I felt my body relax. I felt my state completely change. I felt calm come over me. And I was able to get out of the shower. I was able to go and do a meditation. I was able to come back to homeostasis. So I was able to come back to rest and digest. And that's the last panic attack I've ever had. Now, I would just like to mention, sometimes we tell ourselves a story about our anxiety. And sometimes that story isn't actually helping us to get better from it. Because I used to tell myself the story of, you can't control this, just ride it out. Just ride it out, you'll survive. It wasn't until I armed myself with information about what was happening in my brain and body, and I made the decision that I would not live with this in my life anymore. That is when it changed. So we're all feeling like an incredible loss of control at the moment. And that's a scary thing for us to go through. I'll do more talking about this on a different post. But I really just wanted to hand you guys that that little affirmation. I am in control of this body. I am in control of this mind. Because you are. And you can be. And you can get through it. And you will. If you decide. If you decide that you will, then you will. So, that's it. Okay. Story of overcoming. Empower yourself, okay? We can do this, all right? Now, I love you so much, okay? I'll see you soon. I would just also like to say, if you are on medication, take your medication. It will make you better. It made me heaps better. Whatever you were doing at the moment to cope is really good. I just wanted to share this story to say, hey, you aren't alone, and you can get better, okay? And this too shall pass. This situation will pass, and we will all be better for it. I really believe that. Okay, so chin up, stay strong. Love you all.